Oh, he threw it. That was a really good one, too. Damn it! What the?
Shouldn't be much, Scotty.
Good morning. After our Clearwater catastrophe this last weekend, we are back on the Mississippi, our home turf, and we're gonna see if we can get some bass, maybe some post spawners, like just starting post spawn, fish some docks, maybe some little migration routes, hit those entrances to creeks and bays and stuff like that. A little bit deeper water, a little bit, but we're gonna try this bridge first. So yeah, we'll see you in a minute. What's going on, guys? Colton Smith from I'm Smitten Fishing. Welcome back to the channel. I'm not going to talk too much today. I just want to go over a little bit of spawning and post spawning patterns with you guys, so you have a general idea of what I'm doing while I'm fishing in this video. So right now on the river, our water temps are anywhere from 66 to about 70 degrees. The north end of the pool is a lot warmer than the south end. As we all know, in the fall, the fish will tend to move towards the south end of the pool, and then in the spring, they kind of move back up towards the north end. Water temp isn't going to be the only contributor to when these bass are spawning. You usually want to look for the first full moon in the spring, because that also has a very big play in when the bass will spawn. You could have a cold spring, but if that first full moon comes around and the water temps are maybe 55 degrees, you can usually find bass still going up, pushing up on beds to spawn. Water temp does play a big factor, but I don't think it's as big of a deal as a lot of people make it seem. Now, the structure you're going to want to look for when you're looking for spawning bass, it varies between rivers and lakes, what part of the country you're in, but some common denominators for spawning bass are hard bottom and calmer waters. Some key areas these bass are going to be spawning are going to be shallow, protected areas, again in calmer waters. You can look for isolated wood structure, you can look for holes in grass patches, or if you're going for smallmouth, you can look at those transition points from rock to sand, grass to sand, whatever it may be. But usually some kind of structure is going to be needed for these bass to spawn, whether they are in clear water a little deeper or shallow, stained, murky water. The post spawn pattern, again, you're gonna want to start shallow and move deep. So if you're finding these bass spawning in the back of a creek, you might want to check the last 2/3 of that creek, and then the middle of the creek, and then the first third of the creek. You're going to start shallow and kind of work your way out to see where these fish are staging. Or you can even look in ditches in those flats, little deep pockets in those flats. Those fish may move into that as well. You can still find fish on beds. They will usually be fry garters. Usually after the female's done laying her eggs, she will move out off the bed and leave the male there to guard the fry. That's all I'm going to say. I hope you got some information out of this video. I didn't want to talk too much. I could go on for days about what I think, what I've heard, what I've read, what I've seen. But we're just going to let you guys watch the fishing video, enjoy the content, give it a like, give it a comment, let me know what you think. I'm plenty open to your opinions. If you think I'm wrong about something, if you think I'm right, let me know, and have a good day, guys.
Little 1.5 pounder.
Mm, 2 pounds. Thank you.
This dude just don't learn.
I've caught this one before.
Look, is that a puppy?
No, she's 6.5.
Oh, okay. He's been on that boat before a lot of times.
Yeah. You guys have a good one.
There's only 3 of us out here.
Gonna fish some banks near where they've been kind of spawning. Gonna troll up along here under the bridge and see what we can do. Real good smallie. Holy cow. Pretty good smallie. They're in here. You just filled out. It's a good one. Thank you, buddy. Boy, I am smart SMRT. Caught me a little 2.5 pounder on a shaky head, on a secondary point, spawn, post-spawn pattern, W. I wasn't even sure it was a fish at first. It just felt like a snag, but she's a fat little... Can I help you? Fat little Gina. Fat little Gina. Just kidding, she's not a Gina, but she is fat. God. Fought like a 4-pound smallmouth. There she is in all of her glory. Look at that belly, man. It's tubby. Alright, come on, get out of here. I was cruising by and I decided to do my side imaging, and I saw these fish on side imaging, so that's what we decided to do. So we're gonna see if we can do it again. Probably not now that the camera's on, but you know, that's life. You done harassing yourself, Bear Bear? You done? Harassing me, harassing yourself, harassing everyone? Come on, Gina, stop with me. There we go. Hold. Oh my God. What in the hell is that thing? Holy shnikes. That's a big old Gina. I mean, for here, almost a 4. Those largemouth are so tricky. They look so big, but they're just 3 pounds, 9 ounces. You all good? Honey? You all good, Gina? Whew. There's also a really deep pool right here. There's 2 really deep pools, so these 2 bays could be like little spawning flats. And obviously this big sand berm right here, probably a largemouth spawning flat, spawning berm.
and they have immediate access to deep water when they're, you know, getting into their summer haunts or summer transitions. It's hard to pull them out of here midsummer though. I had good luck here last spring at this spot around the same time. I had good luck last year here. It's usually good until like the middle of June or end of June right here, but it's just hard to figure out what they want towards the end of June.
All just Gina's in here right now. My lord. What is going on? This big fat Gina's back here, man. Big old fatties. Another one.
Soon to be much, Scotty.